Okay, to clear up part two, I'm on part two of the Amber shows today. I just wanted to clear up about the N-word. Bill Maher, he did apologize. He said he didn't even get any sleep that night after thinking about it. He's not going to be canceled. They want him to be fired. Everybody wants everybody to lose their jobs and their income and everything. He's not going to be fired because it's not paid. Home box office is not a paid advertisement program, where advertisers would be pulling out and they'd be losing money. Ice Cube is scheduled to be on there to talk to him about the N-word and to school white folks about the N-word and who can use it and who can't. And again, white people should not use the N-word, cannot use the N-word, not around us. Of course, black people will use it sometimes with one another as a loving way. Guys use it as a bro, as saying, "What's up, bro?" I hear Puerto Ricans, I live in New York, they use it all the time amongst one another, but those are people of color. We're talking about white people using the N-word. It's a no-no. Please know that now. We can open up the discussion now, which is really good, from what happened with Bill Maher. And again, Kevin Hart and Ice Cube are scheduled to be on Bill Maher's show. I want to talk real quick about my girl, Tichina Arnold. Tichina Arnold is one of the hardest working women in television. She's always got a show. She always has a hit show. She's obviously not only a good actress, a funny comedian. She must be very trustworthy, loyal in the business. She must be very, somebody you can depend on all the time. Always knows her lines on time. I follow her on Instagram. She's also a friend of mine. She's helped me out in many ways. She has helped me in regards to my book that I'm trying to get published. So she is somebody we all know as Pam on Martin. We know her on Everybody Hates Chris. She's also played dramatic roles. She's just a wonderful, wonderful person and actress. She fights hard for her sister who has lupus and with her WIN Foundation. So let's support her. Her new show, it's a hit show on VH1. It's called Daytime Divas. It's starring her and Vanessa Williams. Check your listings. It was on last night, the first night, and so you can get it on demand if you missed the first episode. But so funny. It's about reality show, talk shows. It shows the behind the scenes, the disloyalty, the competitiveness, the stabbing and backstabbing, all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we really don't get to know. When I was watching it, I was thinking a lot about Tamar Braxton. I bet Sweet Revenge, kind of like a poetic justice, so that people can actually see what's going on behind the scenes. When she got fired from The Real, you get an idea of what's going, backstabbing, people, in your face, pretending like they're your friends and they're not. That kind of thing. So it's really funny, though. Of course, Tichina plays the funniest part. Her name is Mo on the show. She wants to be the lead person on the talk show. And Vanessa Williams plays like the Barbara Walters of the show. So be sure and watch it. I know Star Jones, it might have something to been from her book. She had a book, a while back, about this kind of situation. So maybe she might be one of the producers or something of the show. I'm not really sure, but I think she's going to do a cameo on the show, Star Jones. She was another person that, was treated kind of unfairly on The View. Okay, so be sure and watch it. Hottest new show, VH1, Daytime Divas, Vanessa Williams, Tichina Arnold, my girl. Okay, also I wanted to talk real quick about some more reality shows. The Kardashians, I don't know why their ratings are low. I still love them. I hope that they continue to stay on. Black China, I think that she, is getting what she deserves. She's a gold GOLD digger. I think having Rob Kardashian's baby, she thought that she had hit the jackpot. I thought so too, but it turns out they have broken up. And if she didn't even realize it, he don't really have no money. Kris Jenner is very smart. She's a smart woman. She ain't putting no whole lot of money in Rob Kardashian's bank account. He can get anything he wants from them, but a lot of the stuff that Rob Kardashian got, it ain't the kind of money that Black China thought she was gonna get. And so that Kris Jenner is very smart. Black China, you're not as smart as you thought you were. You have a baby, but if you go for child support with Rob Kardashian, you ain't gonna get that much. He sells socks. Okay, T.I. and Tiny, if you watch them, you know that they broke up on their show, T.I. and Tiny, The Family Hustle. Love them. That's what the show is about. Anyway, I'm not sure if they did it just for ratings or whatever, but anyway, now he was supposedly dating another girl. Her name is Burgess or something like that. I can't remember her name. But anyway, that's why she's not really relevant. But she, now the rumors are that T.I. and Tiny are trying to get back together and that she's possibly pregnant. So I hope so, because I really like them. If you watched Real Housewives of Atlanta, you know that Phaedra Parks was a big liar. She lied to Portia, telling her that there was a rumor that Portia was going to be drugged by Candy and her husband Todd, and they were going to take her home and rape her. And it turned out Phaedra made the whole story up. Also, Apollo is after Phaedra for more money. He's looking for that prenup he had signed to be null and void because she made so much money since he had signed it, and their divorce is not really final because the names on the divorce decree was wrong. So, what's up with stars being burglarized? I don't understand all these stars that are being burglarized. I mean, you're like A$AP Rocky, the rapper. He posted him counting all this money, showing all his diamonds and all his gold. And of course, he got robbed. Chris Brown got robbed. Just recently, David Spade was robbed. I think yesterday, somebody came into his house and stole his safe out the house. Chris Brown was robbed. Kim Kardashian was telling everywhere she was going, and she got robbed. I mean, first off, it's so much technology for you to for nobody to not be able to get into your house. That's the first thing. I mean, I grew up with burglar alarms, and I'm from Detroit. We had burglar alarms when we lived on the west side of Detroit. We had burglar alarms, and we also had burglar alarms when we moved to the west side, northwest side, in Suffolk. So I don't understand what's the big deal. Why can't you get a burglar alarm? And then now with new technology, you got phones. You can watch your house at all times. You can just pay somebody to watch your house. LeBron James, the front part of his gated, rich, huge, multi-millionaire community, somebody spray painted nigger across that. Just shows you that, you know, you can have plenty of money, have all the money in the world, but you still consider a nigger. I can say it, you can't. That's why you had to spray paint it and run. All right, Tyra on America's Got Talent. She's on there now. If you're watching it, it's really good. I love to see all the talent that's going on in the world. So many talented people. But Tyra Banks is not as good as Nick Cannon. Nobody can beat Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon, first off, he was so fly. Love Nick Cannon's style. He's a Libra like me, so I love him. And T.I. is a Libra too. You know, we make love, not war. And she's not as good as Nick brought flavor. Nick brought swag. Nick brought personality. Tyra is, you know, she's best to be on America's Top Model. Bill Cosby is on trial now for drugging and raping women, and Keisha Knight Pullum is by his side at the trial. So stupid. She just needs some publicity, obviously. You don't see her and nothing else. She got pregnant by the girl from Real Housewives of Atlanta's ex-husband, and he didn't even want her. She was like in her 4th month of pregnancy, and he dumped her, and she don't have nothing going on for her in her life. Bill Cosby's got 5 daughters. Not one of them's at his trial. His wife ain't at his trial. What is she doing on his arm? What is she? I guess no publicity was no publicity, so now she got some publicity. Okay, what's going on with Kris Jenner and Corey? Haven't seen them lately. I wonder if she's still going with him. I don't get their relationship, except that, you know, he's a toy boy, and that's about it. Kylie Jenner is gonna get her own show, I heard, which is cute. She has a really huge following with the teenagers and young ladies. And Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce Jenner, you ruined 4 women. You were married 4 times and had all those children and ruined all those people's lives, pretending that you were something that you weren't, when you should have come out and not been a coward from the beginning. I think I got everything for you guys, so I want you to have a wonderful day. Like I said, it's Hump Wednesday, and enjoy your evening. Thank you for coming to the Amber Shows all the time.